trust the process, fam. Damn. The episode starts, 12 nursery pot seeds. I gotta drop it, growing hydroponics. A deep water culture, how I flow on the rhythm. About to bubble off the ponics, had a hood sparking ism. Air pumps air to stone makes the bubbles. Water pumps water the plants with nutrients not so subtle. Nutrient film technique, we call it NFT. Strictly growing crypto, not an NFT. All about ebb and flow, flood then drain the overflow. Don't overfeed me, water needs when growing drought. I got that sour rated flower, every unit full of flavor. Terpenes got that power so loud I wake my neighbors. Can't rush a good thing, y'all jokers selling bunk. I wouldn't cop the clones of Kim Dog and Super Skunk. My mother bring the funk, Lemon 9 makes the funk. Just take it to the chest, my dude, don't be no punk. You can't hurry, bud.
Oh, you just have to wait. You say, but don't come easy. You still can't
Listen, you can't hurry, bud.
Oh, you just have to wait. You gotta earn it to burn it. No matter how long.
Listen, wake up in the morning with the yearning for herb. When it comes to cannabis, I'm something like a nerd. I'm never taught of classes, always in my glasses. Smoking out the hallway with no hall passes. All type gases, sticky like molasses. My cussies can't wait, but the best don't mean the fastest. Always up in smoke, Cheech and Chong burning ashes. Can't stop the hustle even when the world goes cashless. When you want to smoke, just hit me on the jack. I'll be on the way when I see you hit that app. I'm not Joey Crack, but I can make you lean back. Everything organic, natural, green sacks. We got soldiers on bikes, that shit work like Uber. Got them packing so much dough, I gotta wear a scuba. I'm packing natural leaf, imported straight from Cuba. My weed makes the world slow down like Grand Puba. You can't hurry, bud.
Oh, you just have to wait.
Telling you, man, you gotta wait.
But don't come easy.
Don't come easy, yo.
You still can't
You know what I'm saying? You can't hurry, bud.
Oh, you just
Take your time, son. I'm telling you, it's worth the wait, man. Gonna set it off, it's gonna be fire. I'm letting you know right now, son. Big shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there in the cannabis world. Tariq Buds, Big Los, Jay Spice. You already know what it is. Knowledge born. East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down south, the whole 9 yards. My reason, son. All we do is spark Mad-ism over here on the Mad-ism Sports Show. Myself, Hakim Green. I got my good brother Kai Will.
Yes, sir.
And I saw Coach E pop in. He's trying to get his thing situated. So it's going to be good to have Coach E back with us after a little hiatus.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Well, don't go there yet.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Wait till he hops in.
No doubt.
Yeah. We're gonna got a nice surprise for the viewers. You know, we stepping up our game. Well, at least one of us are. And once he gets his thing situated,
in a big way,
we'll get more information from Coach E about his next level. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't know. In the intro, or while we wait for Coach E to get locked in here, I don't know if you wanted to go anywhere specific, but I definitely want to give a shout out to your boy, our friend of the show, Shawnell, man.
No doubt. Yeah.
The Johnnies, man, they fought hard, bro. They fought hard. I got nothing negative to say about them.
Nah, man, you gotta appreciate St. John's. They were away from the top of the basketball world for a while, but then Rick Pitino got over there and he's been able to do some great things. They got a solid squad over there. I expect big things in the near future. They had us on the edge of our seats, that's for sure.
That's for sure, man.
Yeah.
It could have gone either way, literally.
Yeah. Also, big shout out to SO from Bag Fuel.
Yes,
he and Charlotte won the show last week, and it was all St. John's. Matter of fact, I was trying to have a conversation about the other teams in the tournament, and it was like, if it ain't Big East, we don't want to talk about it. Go St. John's.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, SO's a big Seton Hall supporter because of Shaheen Holloway. Him and Shaheen, the head coach of Seton Hall, went to school, came up together. So he was rooting.
They did a little Hofstra talk as well. LIU talk as well.
Yeah. But SO was like, if St. John's advances to the Final Four, I'm coming back on the show. He's not on the show, needless to say.
Yeah.
St. John's didn't get out the Sweet 16.
Hey,
no?
man.
Was it the 16 or the 32?
It was 16. No, it was 16.
16.
They were in
Okay.
16. That was the first time they've made it to the 16 since 86. So 40 years.
Damn. So I saw a conspiracy theory that I actually posted in our text thread. And the conspiracy theory was predicting Duke as the winner of the whole championship. Hold on for a second. We got a doctor in the house.
Yeah.
What's good people?
What's up, Coach?
We got a doctor in the building.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. So doctor of
education.
Doctor of education. And your dissertation was on
educating African American males ages 11 through 14 for educational success.
Yeah, that's what we do over here at IZM Sports. We try to raise the bar, and thank God we got a doctor in the building, because now we really get to raise the bar. For sure, man. Oh, man, that's beautiful, man. I was so happy to see that. You know, you sent me a text message basically, you know, giving me the heads up. You had a lot going on in your life, but I didn't know what that meant. And I was like, oh, man, I hope, you know, the family's safe, everybody's good, and sort of post on social media. Yeah. I was so happy. We're so happy for you.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to get through it. I had to finish up. You know, they give you a deadline. I had to finish up by Friday, so just had to push through and everything and just get it done.
Man, that's incredible, brother.
Salute. Yeah. Also want to give a big shout out to the homie Coach TJ Whitaker, who was named one of the coaches of the year for Jersey basketball.
Yes, and that's big because, you know, I mean, you know, y'all in Essex County, and Essex County is tough.
Tough, yeah.
Real tough. So salute to him on that.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we got this basketball is life thing that's happening. I don't want to say too much about that, but Coach E is a part of our team. Coach Whitaker's a part of our team. Of course, we got Tamika Dixon, the great Tamika Dixon, LA Sparks champion. She's head coach of the Linden High School Lady Tigers. Of course, Rock is on the team. And, you know, we're crafting something very special for the basketball world, having to do with our young people. So, again, we got a doctor on staff, a doctor in the building. Bars all type of raised. So, yeah, big shout out to Coach.
Yo, man, come on.
Big shout out to the whole team, actually. You know, it's good.
Yeah, salute to Mitty. Yeah, we I got a recruit from Mitty's school as well, from his team. So salute to Mitty and everything he does over at University High School.
Yeah, absolutely. Now
I was trying to catch a game over at Keene is right down the street from me, Coach. So next season I will definitely be with the kids to support.
No, you ain't need to come see us play this year. Next year you can come.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the whole squad gonna have to show up, you know, as Team IZM to come support. Yes. So we get everybody. Wes would have to fly in. Hopefully Cliff could touch down. But we need to do like a nice little IZM support group for the Tigers as well, right, Coach?
Cougars.
King College Cougars.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, that's right. Columbia High School TJ's team is the Cougars. I get that's why I got it mixed up. Yep. Yeah, man, absolutely. Now we were shouting you out last week. We had some special guests on the show last week. Charnel Scott, who's a regular guest on our show, former St. John's University basketball player, former NBA player. You know, he has a podcast that covers the Storm, the Red Storm, which is the St. John's team. So I had to get him on the show to talk about their matchup with Duke, the fact that they won that game, and who they played when Parker hit the
layup.
The layup the game before.
What's the boy's name? Because Esso was killing him.
Yeah,
what is his name? The white dude.
Dylan something.
Is it not Adams? What's his name?
Tell you 1 second. It's
Yeah,
right
he hadn't hit a shot in a while too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, he was like 1 for 3 in the last 2 games that they played.
Yep.
So yeah, we got to talking about St. John's. We started talking about Jersey basketball. Oh, because we were talking about the Big East. I don't know how we got. Oh, we're talking about Danny Hurley. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah, and we got to talking about St. Anthony's. Excuse me. Dylan Darling.
Dylan Darling. Yeah. Okay.
Dylan Darling. Hit the game-winning shot. Right. So yeah, we got to talking about Coach Hurley. So I was like,
yes,
mention
best to ever do it. Best to ever do it.
And that was over Kansas, by the way, that winning shot.
Yep.
So I was hoping you was in the building to catch some of that love, because they was definitely talking about, Jersey basketball and St. Anthony's being like, one of the focal points of Jersey basketball, high school basketball.
Yes, the best high school in Jersey ever. Unfortunately, had to close down, but Coach Hurley, the best.
Yeah, which brings us to his son, Danny Hurley, who might be the best in this era of college coaching.
I would have to agree, man. I mean, his energy, his coaching. I mean, people don't give him enough credit for his offensive system, man. His system is hard to scout, man. It's hard to scout, and it's just, he plugs in the right players. He don't have superstars, man. He don't get like high school All-Americans. He just he develops guys and coaches them up, man. He just finds players that he likes. It's an old school mentality too. Old school mentality. He still gets high school guys to come in and play at a high level. He gets the right people from the portal that fits his system. Just doesn't go for names. So he's doing a great job, man. And 3 Final Fours in 4 years is crazy.
That's crazy.
You talk about potentially 3 championships, right?
Yeah. They don't have a huge NIL budget, so he's doing a lot with what he has.
Well, why is that? And I want to ask about the similarities that you may see between you as well. But first, why don't they get a lot of NIL?
Because it's UConn. They don't have a big time. They don't have a big time football program, which normally that's where your money comes in. Football program is mid at best.
Okay.
And also, I mean, it's Connecticut. It's not, there's a lot of money in Connecticut, but not a lot of the money actually tended to University of Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people who've gone to Yale and a lot of the other schools there. So they just don't have a lot of resources. But that's
crazy.
Great job.
I mean, thinking of Coach Calhoun, thinking about Oriema, you would think that you got a Dan Hurley over the last however many years he's been there. What has he been there? 5-6 years now?
Nah, he's going on 8th year. I think this is
eighth year. Yeah, but that Hurley name, the success that they've achieved, and they do have a history in winning basketball, men's and women's. That's surprising to hear.
And plus, the state itself is, I don't think, given a lot.
New York of money. Right there. No, it's just
I'm
the
sure.
Stores is like
more now.
In Massachusetts.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Big East is tough, period, because most of the Big East schools don't have football. So, like St. John's gets so much money because they don't have football at all. So all their money, and like Creighton, I think it's the same way. All their money just goes to basketball.
Yeah, St. John's such a New York,
and it's New York,
that New York City brand.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you think of UConn, I mean, who's ever been to Stores, Connecticut?
I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't, and let me tell you, I'm sure not a lot of people have been up there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there, to watch practice and stuff, but that's different. Most people have not been to Store. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Most of the time, they play in Hartford when they can anyway. So good for them.
Yeah, Kyle, you working for ESPN? That campus is up there in Connecticut as well, right?
Yes. Yeah.
How far from UConn?
It's still like an hour because Bristol is dead smack in the middle of the state on Route 84, and then you got to think to get to Stores, you have to go like an hour or so east on 84 up to Stores. So it's
middle of nowhere. I mean, Bristol is middle of nowhere. So imagine Stores.
Bristol is like Alabama. It might as well be Alabama. There's nothing like it, man. Mountains too, believe it or not. It's like hills up there.
Wow. So the other question I have for you was seeing any similarities between Danny Hurley and his father.
Oh, absolutely. The passion, the way he gets on referees is a lot like his father. You know, hey, I always tell you, he Coach Hurley, one time we were playing in the tournament out in Arizona, and it's a huge tournament put on by McDonald's. Matter of fact, McDonald's. I think it was like the West Classic or whatever. And you know, he's Coach Hurley. We all know who he is, but out in the West, they don't care. You know, they're like, whatever, man. He gets teched up. He gets 2 T's, which means you're out the game. The head of the tournament from McDonald's comes over, meets with the officials, and says, "Nah, we're not doing that." Plus, Coach Hurley's on the board of McDonald's All-American game.
Right.
You know, this game is on TV. It's on CBS Sports.
He's a brand.
Yeah. So they came back. They ended up giving the tech to our athletic director, who was just sitting over on the side.
Wow, that's crazy.
The definition of catching a stray.
And I'm getting bricks because if he gets thrown out, I'm next up. Like, I got to coach this game. We're playing against Mike Bibby's. Mike Bibby's coaching the other team. His son is on the team. This number 1 team in Arizona. You know, it's a game, close game. Everything, fans against us, and that's when I knew Coach Hurley was that dude. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, he's that guy. Yeah. But Danny has that same fire. That how he develops players, man. You know, he's a basketball guy. He loves the game. He knows the game. And Danny was a great player in his own right. Mm-hmm. So he's not going to expect anything less from his players than what he gave himself and what he knows himself. So that's how he's like his father, you know. Really just a great coach. I seen him do it at St. Benedict's. You know, took that program from it was good. It was a decent, you know, Jersey program.
Brick City.
He took them national. Yes, sir.
Brick City.
National, right there on MLK in Newark.
Mm-hmm.
Was that at the time when? What era is this? Is this JR?
Oh man, he had players. Man, he had Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith, yeah.
He had who else did he have over there? A lot of good college players. Mick Kabongo. Just a lot of talented guys, and coached him up, made him a national powerhouse. You know, went over to Wagner when nobody cared about Wagner, made Wagner really good in their conference.
Nobody but Hakim Green.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Seahawks.
small Staten Island school, you know. He made them good, then went up to Rhode Island and made them into contenders. Like nobody had heard about Rhode Island since Lamar Odom. Really, that was probably the last time people heard about them. And
I just watched this documentary today. Not to throw you off, Coach, but what a tragic life.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so, you know, Danny's one of those guys who came through the trenches. Like, you know, he just he took every step you're supposed to take: high school, small college, medium college, and then high major. So he appreciates that too. If you ever listen to him, you know, he's appreciative to his journey.
Yeah.
You know, and he's also very superstitious like his father. You know, Danny wear the same boxers, the same suit, you know, socks, all that stuff. You know, if he's winning, he gonna keep wearing whatever he was wearing.
Wow,
You know,
that's
so
crazy.
nah. Much respect to Danny and what he's doing, man, and just a good basketball family, man. Good people too.
Man, Kai, you got anything to add on?
No, well, just one thing I think that's interesting about him, and just to zoom out a little bit when I think about Don Staley, I think we talked about this. We touched on this earlier. It's just amazing that first of all, they're two incredible coaches, great players, like Coach said, in their own right, especially Don. But also, they're both in the Final Four again this year. But they both also were headhunted, for lack of a better term, by legitimate NBA teams,
Yes.
and chose to stay at their schools and
Yes.
to continue to win, which is just incredible.
Yeah, and that I think goes back to they're leaders of young people. And I think they take that extremely seriously.
Yeah.
You know, and they understand that the pro game isn't that. You know, they're looking to make productive and develop productive young men and women. And, you know, most people chase the money. Most people chase the money. And I've heard Danny say this, hey, it's only so much money, you know, you can do with it. But, you know, after a while, you have everything, you know. So,
Yeah. Well, I know that LA Laker courtship that went on was disappointing for Laker fans. Everybody thought that
it was for me. It was for me. But I knew what that would have been. LeBron wouldn't be there. I knew that.
You think?
Oh, absolutely. He wasn't going to coach that kind of situation. But I will say, I do know Danny's dream job is at the pro level is the Knicks.
Yeah,
they would embrace him with open arms too.
Yeah, if that were to happen, which it may happen, because Mike Brown has done a good job, but no better than Tibbs.
They in fourth right now.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything better than Tibbs, so I don't know how long that leash is going to be.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
The ultimate test is about what? We're 6 games away from the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Mike Brown has to win a championship, because anything less
championship, but they at least got to go for his first time, for his first year.
Yeah,
they at least got to go. But I don't want to get too far with the NBA. I don't want to talk about this tournament.
But I do know that's Danny's dream job, and I'm surprised the Knicks didn't reach out to him. They did reach out to Dawn, which I thought would have been. See, the thing with Dawn, I thought the Sixers that's who they should have gone after. She's a Philadelphia native, an icon in Philly.
Yeah,
that's who Philly should have gone after.
You think Nick Nurse is on thin ice right now?
I can't fault Nick Nurse for anything, man. Like those injuries and everything that they have going on. How can you fault that man? Embiid plays half a season. Paul George plays half a season, but half of the season he plays, he not necessarily all there. You know, so
yeah. All right, put a pin in that because I want to get back to that conversation as well. I don't want to go too far at the NBA. Let me see. So we got Illinois at UConn and Michigan and Arizona. What y'all thinking?
This might be the best Final Four in a while. Illinois got the kid Stojakovic, Page's son, that people ain't really talking about. He's nice.
Yo, who was that on? Was calling the game? Was it Jalen Rose? It said that's Page's son, Stojakovic. They shoot that bitch.
Yeah,
no. Young fella is nice, man. He's
national
nice.
TV,
yeah. He's nice. But Illinois has a really good team. That UConn matchup is going. Hey, these some good games, man. These going to be some good games.
They didn't disappoint so far, that's for sure.
Ooh, Arizona, Michigan going to be really good. I didn't think Arizona was as good as they actually were until the tournament, man. They've been blowing people out by 20.
Wow. Think Bryce gonna get some run?
No, he redshirted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's still.
On the bench. I see him.
Yeah,
on the
he's
bench.
still on the bench, but he redshirted.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. Good.
Yeah. Man, Arizona. I think the average margin of victory is like 20.2 or something crazy.
Sure.
You know, you
That's
don't
insane,
you don't see that. You don't see that.
Wow.
So
what's the pick looking like?
I mean, I gotta go with UConn.
Okay,
definitely UConn.
But that's the fan support. Danny Hurley. That's that.
Yeah. But honestly,
that's your heart.
That's
that
my
the
heart
and your brain.
Nah, my brain is saying Arizona.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, all right.
My brain is saying Arizona because they just been destroying people. You know, but Michigan's going to be a tough test. Michigan's good. Michigan's really good. Matter of fact, Michigan's point guard's from Jersey. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's a Jersey kid. Went to Bergen Catholic.
Okay.
Yeah, really good kid. So I would like to see, you know, because of him, I would like to see Michigan beat Arizona. But Arizona just looked unstoppable.
Yeah, I would go with UConn. I think smart money is probably on Arizona for all the reasons Coach just said. But even with that, I'm riding. You got to beat UConn as far as I'm concerned, especially after what was that Sunday? You got to beat UConn.
Yeah, y'all not expecting any possible upset with Illinois.
Oh, anything's possible right now. Anything is possible, but UConn is their preparation. Like I said, they're hard to scout. They're really hard to scout. So, and UConn, to me, their best player is the guy Solo Ball, who hasn't had a good tournament at all. He's been average at best, but he's their most athletic, can get to the hole, can shoot it, and he hasn't played well at all. You know, so I'm looking for him to have a game. I'm looking for him to have a game. And the young boy Braylon Mullins, who hit the shot, he hasn't really shot it well in the tournament. You know, but he pulled up from the logo like that was the norm.
These days,
yeah. So it's gonna be good, man. I'm looking forward to the Final Four. Normally, it's like one of the games you're like, all right, this game might be good. The other one, you just know. But both these games gonna be really competitive.
Yeah. Quite. Oh, we're gonna say Kai.
Well, I was gonna ask Coach something specific. So go ahead, because I don't want to change the subject. If you have another,
no, I'm going a totally different direction. So you go ahead.
So we had a conversation last week, Coach, and it was really a question for you because you're probably are best versed on this subject. But I'm looking at the New Jersey state champions for the past 2 years now. You got Plainfield last year. I believe this year Shabazz in Group 1.
Yeah, Shabazz won Group 1. Plainfield won Group 4 again.
Plainfield went back to back.
Yep.
So obviously you still have a lot of parochial schools, a lot of Catholic schools that are still playing well. I think Bernard's.
Bergen Catholic was really good this year.
Bergen Catholic.
Yeah.
But what if you could pinpoint something that could say the public schools, specifically like the Shabazzes and the Plainfields and more the urban settings, are seeing more success, are winning more in the past 2 years, what would you attribute it to? Or is it just better kids, better talent? Because
no, the kids are staying at their schools now.
Okay.
Because you don't have a St. Anthony's or a St. Pat's, even though the Patrick School is
which is here in Elizabeth.
Yeah, which is
here where I am.
Used to be it's not a Patrick School. It used to be St. Pat's, but they're not Catholic anymore. And they're not even in the state association. You have another program down at the shore, College Achieve, which is a charter school, not in the state association. So a lot of these kids who used to go to parochial schools are staying at their public schools because the public school education also has gotten better. like in even in Camden, the kids have always stayed at Camden High, but they don't actually go to Camden High School.
The
You know,
ones that can hoop.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
they go to an academy that doesn't have a team, so they get to play with Camden. Um, Same thing like Elizabeth High School has a separate, academy within Elizabeth High School.
Right.
So you have these kids who can stay at their public schools, have that town pride, and play for that. And now so much of recruiting is based on your AAU situation. Your high school isn't as important from the standpoint of your recruiting.
Hmm.
The it used to be you went to the Catholic schools or the prep schools because of the schedule you were going to play and the competition you were going to play against. Now you're going to play against those same guys AAU, so people see you against high level competition. So I think
From a
that's
recruitment
been the
standpoint.
biggest change in the whole dynamics. Like it used to be towns like Union or Plainfield. Those kids would go to whether it was a Roselle Catholic or St. Anthony's. Now they're staying at their public schools and getting the same results and winning championships.
And when and the results, does
Yeah.
the I know NIL can also affect high schools on some level. Does that have any? Do the athletic directors in high schools see any benefit in NIL money on a public school basis?
You know what? They're not tapping into it.
Hmm.
Not tapping into it. They should be, and that's kind of the next level of what's going to happen because it's easy, particularly at a public school. You can get those local businesses to do an NIL deal with these kids.
Wow.
I just don't think the athletic directors are versed enough in it right now to know how to
Mhm.
go about it.
Can they? Can the athletic director do it or?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because all right,
Because the money wouldn't go directly to the kid; it would go to the program, right?
well, no, you can go directly to the kid, but where the athletic director has to come in, they should be doing the networking and the solicitation to these local businesses. Because what they do it for the whole program. Like, Al's car dealership might put the scoreboard in the gym, you know.
Hmm.
Or, you
Got
go
it.
to some of these high school, you see their advertisements in the gym and those type things. Now you should do it for the athletes. You know, that's the way to go about it. And I think it's coming. I just don't think most athletic directors are versed enough in NIL and know how to go about it because you got to have a real business mindset, marketing mindset uh, to really go about it. But it's
Right.
it's it's coming. It's coming. The girls I coached a couple years ago, the Paldo twins, who are at Tennessee.
From
They
Patterson.
yep from
Oh,
Patterson.
you coached them? Oh, they're
They
nice.
had
Yeah.
an NIL deal 4 years of high school with Puma. You know,
Wow. Oh, I knew that. Yeah, I did know that.
you know, and so they were one of the first, particularly on the girl side. So it's there, it's there. It's just about making those connections and um, funneling it to the student athletes.
It's
That's
fascinating,
interesting.
man.
Yeah, it's very fascinating because I have this discussion with some folks about value and players. I guess like what's the boy's name? Can't pronounce his name. Uh, he plays for BYU.
Oh, AJ,
AJ,
Ebenasta. Yep.
right? They didn't fare well, but he's getting all this NIL money. And the
Yes,
question
about
is,
$7 million.
is he worth the bag? And I'm like, well, yeah, it's worth the bag because he's not getting this money to win championships per se. He's getting this money so you can use my name, image, and likeness. like if my name, image, and likeness is worth $7 million, pay the boys $7 million. They get bounced out in the first round of the tournament. Oh well. I mean, hey, so
Yeah.
I want to see the players get that bag. If they're generating that money, then they need to get a piece of that.
Well, let me ask you this: when the last time you mentioned BYU in the conversation?
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
Exactly my point.
That's because when we were coming up, BYU was a bunch of tall white Mormons.
Jimmer Fredette was the last name I heard out of BYU.
And you really didn't know much about them. And here's this black kid from Boston going to BYU who's not a Mormon, and they got another All-American coming in too this year.
See?
But here's the thing about AJ. He did an interview which I thought was incredible and speaks to the understanding these young kids have. They asked him how he felt about being the number one pick, and he said, "Why do you think I'm leaving school?"
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
And that to me lets me know he has understanding. Now he framed it, of course, that my mom didn't say I could leave school yet. She wants me to get this degree.
Well, that's good.
He's African, so for them,
Different.
that degree means everything.
And he might get that degree in 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, and it's just like, why? Number one, I'm not really thinking about that. That'd be nice.
Pressed.
I'm making $7 million, which is almost three
more
times
than my rookie contract.
Yes, almost 3 times what he would make as a rookie. And now he's not making $7 million, taxes, all that stuff. But it's still more than he would make as a rookie.
Exactly.
So, he has that understanding, and he's bringing notoriety to BYU. Yeah. I don't know a black person who ever thought about talking about BYU. Never mentioned it.
Exactly.
Definitely wasn't thinking about going there for school.
Right. Nah, I definitely want to see the young boys get their bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going UConn too, just because it's Big East, it's UConn, hometown favorite, so to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, Jersey guy.
Yeah. Jersey.
And their assistant, actually, Kamani Young. Kamani is a Queens cat. He's, Kamani's from New York City. So, they got that New York, New Jersey, that whole thing going on there. Man, UConn gotta be the pick. Gotta be the pick.
Yeah, 100%. Agree.
Last time I did that, I caught that L though. That was last week picking St. John's.
Amen.
Yeah, I thought St. John's would beat Duke, but I know it would be tough because it's St. John's just doesn't shoot it well, and I didn't think they would be able to maintain. Like, you can't play physical against Duke because you're not going to get the calls. Like, they're not going to let you out physical Duke.
Wow.
So that was the tough part of that. But I wanted St. John's to beat Duke. Anybody beat Duke, I'm happy. And on another note, I want to say this. Shire has lost several games actually in the tournament by double figures the last few years. He's had the best recruiting class also, at least top 2 the last few years. Nobody's talking about him getting fired.
Talk about it.
Davis got fired for not getting out of the first round. And Hubert Davis has been to a championship game. So that lets you know where things are.
Yeah. Yep. Good point.
Lets you know where things are. Now, here's the flip of that.
Okay.
People will say that Krzyzewski, I don't think, won his first championship till 12 years in, maybe 16. I think it was 12 years in before he. Right. Before he won his first championship. So that's the narrative they're going to paint with Shire. But you can't have a number 1 recruiting class year in and year out and not win a chip.
Yeah, they always move the goalposts.
Yes.
Yeah. Question: did Boozer choke?
No. Here's from a basketball standpoint. when he jumped in the air, I was like, yo, why is he jumping in the air to pass the ball? That from a basketball standpoint, you never jump in the air to pass the ball. But I didn't understand any of it. I would have just held the ball to get fouled.
All right, that's where I was going.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know,
So
when his brother caught the ball, I would have just had, let them come trap me, let them foul me.
Right.
You know.
Right. So that's back to Shire coaching. They should have known that coming out of the timeout.
And then he passes the ball to Sar. Nobody's on Sar. Yo, just wait for them to come to you to foul you. It would have taken another 2, possibly 3 seconds for them to get to him to foul him.
And it was only like 8 seconds, right? From the inbound.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So it just from a basketball standpoint, nothing they did made sense.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. It was like someone was saying that motor skills takes over, and you're used to getting the ball up court.
Yeah.
So you have to be told ahead of time, hey, listen, guys, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Inbound the ball, hold the ball.
Yep.
Don't pass.
Yep.
You take
Let
the foul.
them foul you.
Let them take the foul. Right. Yeah. So yeah, that was interesting because the boy took a lot of heat from that. You know, people said he choked.
Yeah, I mean, he like I said, him jumping in the air to pass, I just thought was crazy. Like, I don't know nobody jumping in the air from half court to pass the ball. And if you are going to pass it, you pass it right away. You know, like, don't invite the trap to you. Pass the ball right away. He had 2 guys up the court, wide open.
Yeah, I think they might have been frozen in time. Like, mentally, it's like, oh shit, you deer caught in the headlights 3 times. Yeah, like everybody's just.
And you can't simulate. You can go over late game situations all you want, but it's different when you got 25,000 in the stands, yelling, screaming.
Yeah,
and you've lost a 19-point lead.
Yeah, fatigue.
You tight. Yeah, you tired. Tight.
Yeah.
It was an amazing shot, though.
Palms are sweaty, mouth is dry. You can just feel it. You feel Collins out this motherfucker.
Amazing shot. And I thought what was bigger was Caravan passing up the shot to pass it to Mullins. Because, you know, Caravan's the guy for UConn. And he's like, nah, guy running out at me, hands up. He throws it to Mullins. Once again, Sar comes out on Mullins with his hands down, like, this dude ain't gonna make this. And it was just nothing but the bottom of the net. You know? But they say he's been doing that like high school. Like that's regular.
March Madness.
Yeah. And I thought it was just great because, you know, Duke is the one that always, you know, makes those kind of plays. I thought it was great to see it against them.
Now I saw a conspiracy theory.
Yes, I saw that too.
That was crazy how every time Duke wins the national championship, they got to go through St. John's to do it.
Yes.
And then it was something with the Shire's wins and losses or something like that.
Yeah, it was
match Kobe's.
Kobe. Yes.
Number, it was a whole conspiracy.
Yeah, it was a huge conspiracy. And it was wrapped around Kobe. Like Kobe was supposed to go to, if he was going to college, he would have gone to Duke. The date, you know, of the game, Shire's like wins, and it was all this stuff together. Got to go through
numerology.
Yeah, man, it was numerology. Crazy. It was crazy. So I'm thinking, yo, if Duke really wins this, this might be true.
I was so happy they lost. I was like, okay. In the world we live in right now, I needed that little, you know.
I'm right. I'm right with you, Hot. Because I saw that, I was like, oh shit, this can't be. This cannot be.
Most people, I didn't even know what happened until I saw the text coming in, because I turned it off. I was like, man, I'm not trying to see this. I had to go back and see the actual play.
Yeah, no, they were blowing them out. They were blowing them out.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, that conspiracy, and that gives me hope now. You know, when I see these conspiracy theories, because a lot of times these jokers be on something.
Yeah. I
Yep.
tell people over the last 30 years, 80% of conspiracy theory has turned out to be conspiracy fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. I mean, this is totally had nothing to do with sports. I just saw something earlier about the Charlie Kirk assassination.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
You know,
But the bullet.
Yeah, the bullet don't match, and I'm like, oh god. You know, so
yo,
you're
man,
right.
it's crazy. It's
These
crazy.
conspiracy theories be true a lot of the time.
Yeah, believe none of what you hear, only half of what you see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And maybe with AI, maybe none of that either.
None of that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, crazy. All right, so you know I can get deep into the conspiracy theory, but so with the Knicks, man. So with the Knicks. Oh, wait a minute, in third place? I thought they was in fourth.
What are they?
Detroit,
a game and a half ahead or something like that?
Yeah, half a game ahead of Cavaliers.
Okay.
48-27, 47-28. Was that a whole game? That's a whole game.
And I think the Knicks going to be fine. I just don't think they can win it. I mean, they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know.
The baby was out in Charlotte at the game. Was that Sunday or someday over the weekend, talking junk to the crowd, hyping up the crowd. I mean, I don't think it could happen because of the seeding. I don't think Charlotte, even if Charlotte makes the that 7th or 8th seed, I don't think they would see the Knicks in the first round. But
I thought Charlotte was interesting right now.
Right now they're in the 10th. They're in the 10th place.
Oh, they're in 10th. Who's in 6th? Atlanta
crept up to 6.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hornets are 4 games behind them. They're 39 and 36. Hawks are 43 and 33.
I think the Hawks are like 16 and 2 since they got CJ McCollum. Something crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not CJ McCollum. You talking about
the other boy they got from Golden State.
Johnson?
As well. Kuminga.
They got Kuminga, but they got somebody else that's supposed to be Showtime. It's supposed to be who's the one on that team?
Oh, that's McCollum. That's CJ McCollum.
Nah,
yeah.
Right back with you. Hold on.
Yeah, the Hawks are playing well.
The boy Jalen Johnson is doing very well.
That's who, Jalen Johnson.
Yes, Jalen Johnson been playing really good.
Okay.
He was injured last year. The Hawks should have been good last year.
Yeah, I just think the Knicks can get upset. I think Detroit's going to get upset because of Cade being out and then coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll have the rhythm he needs going into the playoffs. So I think that's going to be interesting. And not for nothing, Boston looks damn good.
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
Hey, bro, I'm here to tell you, Boston is the favorite coming out.
I know I was wrong because I thought that Boston would be irrelevant this year.
I did too. With Tatum out most of the year.
Yeah, I've been saying for the last 5-6 years, Jaylen Brown is the one on that team.
Not only is he the one, but Jaylen Brown needs to be in the MVP conversation.
Come on, yeah, he does. I agree.
I mean, yeah, you know SGA and Wemby, but what Jaylen Brown has done with that team,
and like most,
and he's a great guy off the court.
Not the best, not the most. Who's the most valuable to their team's success?
Yes,
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Well, Wemby.
Easily, like
more than Wemby.
That's phenomenal what he's done with Boston for most of the year.
Yeah.
Because like you said, Kai, they were supposed to be an afterthought. Like, we talking about, hey, they probably be in the lottery.
Yeah.
He has been that guy, and yes, a great guy, Kyle. He is a great guy.
One of the best.
Yeah.
But
Zula might have saved his job too.
Yeah.
People
Him
looking at
being a great guy
sideways.
is, I think, what's going to keep him from getting the MVP, actually, or him being in those conversations, because he's on the side of certain things don't nobody want to talk about.
Come on, man.
Yes,
Preach.
we saw what happened in
Shout out to
All-Star
Jaylen
Weekend.
Brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he's one of the best, bro. Big shout out to Jaylen Brown.
Yep.
And yeah, I got Boston coming out of the East. I thought the Knicks would be the one, but they're not. It's Boston.
And you know what was telling with the Knicks, I think, and I think he said it jokingly, but he meant this shit. When Brunson was out one game, and what's his man from Villanova? Not Bridges, the other guy.
Hart
said, they asked him, what did you feel, knowing Jalen was out? He said, I just knew I would get the ball a lot more.
So I ain't trying to hear that, man.
So when a player says that, they might be joking.
Nah, it's some serious to it.
It's some seriousness to it. It's some real seriousness to it. Yeah. Because
the audacity.
That's your man and all, but you feel that way.
Yeah.
No, for sure. That whole, Villanova camaraderie, brotherhood, that seemed like it wasn't really all what it was made up to be for some reason. And it's been like that for a while. The whole they Villanova, camaraderie, they gonna do it together. I don't know about that.
See, I think what it was they were trying to bring a certain culture and mentality, which I believe it did. It was great for the locker room.
Okay.
Great for the locker room. But at the same time.
But if Jokers is throwing shots.
Right. And I still think they're good friends. And he could throw that shot off camera at his man.
Right. That's different.
Right.
Than being on.
To say
and they kind of do that with each other on the podcast.
Right.
So.
Right. They play like that.
Podcast world.
But, you can't do that. And the other thing with that Villanova thing, I think that's what has shut out or kind of shunned Cat in a way, because he's not a part of that.
Yeah.
And you could tell they cool, but they don't have that same bond with them that they have with the other, So
and Cat don't probably make it no easier though.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I'll be trying to fight for my man, bro.
Yeah. And he's probably the most important factor to them.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I do agree. When Cat is rocking and rolling, they in good business.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, either way, the Garden is going to be packed.
Yes.
7th Avenue is going to be rocking. So.
Yes.
We saw what they did last year. So because nobody else would beat the Celtics. Well,
that's the thing, though, man. In Madison Square Garden, 34th Street, you rammed for L.
But see, the Knicks. The problem with the Knicks,
they beat the Celtics. I think nobody saw that coming.
Unlike any other team in sports, Dallas might be close, but in football, they just got to be relevant. They don't have to win. They just got to be relevant, and everybody goes crazy. But we're at the point now. It's
they could just win. If they bought a trophy, New York City. Do you know how out of control New York City would be? Rightfully so, mind you. Because it's New York, it's NYC, it's the mecca of basketball. And
I almost would rather see the Cowboys win a Super Bowl than have to deal with the Knicks fans if they win the NBA.
I agree. And you know what? You know what, Kai? I think the NBA feels the same way. We need y'all to be relevant, but we don't need y'all to win it.
Because at least with Dallas, it's a lot of Dallas fans around here, but it's not like you live in Dallas. Like here, I live here, and I have to see them every day.
And the difference, see, the difference is it's all New York City with the Knicks. I don't know if you got Knicks fans all over the country. Dallas is, America.
No, they do. Yeah. No, the Knicks fans, and they travel too. Like when they go to Atlanta, it's none but Knicks fans.
Yeah, but they travel. But what I mean is they're not just naturally all over.
Institutionally. Well, here's the thing though. They are in the sense that people from New York that move all around the country, they remain Knicks fans.
Yes.
Whereas people become, even if you're not from Dallas, you become a Cowboys
become a
fan.
Dallas fan. Yeah, like how?
So
That's how I
So
became, in past tense, a Cowboys fan. You know, I'm off that bandwagon. Jerry's too
but it comes
much.
in generations. You got the guys that watch football and what's that, the 70s that are
Yes.
Dallas fans. Then you got guys that watched it in the 90s, and now they all Dallas fans. So we might have to wait another 30 years to wait all this out, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
No, but listen, guys, let me.
If
I
the
gotta
Knicks-
jump here, man. I'm sorry, I just gotta say again, Coach, congratulations, man.
Oh, thank you, Kai. Thank you.
Super proud of you. Happy for you, man. Can't wait to chop it up on some more basketball next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace, Kai.
Hawk, my brother.
Yes,
Peace,
sir.
brother.
Peace. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we could tolerate the Knicks winning the championship.
Yeah, it'd be rough. It's been so long for them that I really want to see New York get it. You know, I don't look at them like Dallas Cowboy haters hate the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you can't.
I don't look at it like that. Yeah, I don't really hate the Knicks. It's like they just always lose in the most unfortunate of ways.
Yes.
It all goes down like just, oh man. And those
you know the difference for me though with the Knicks, at least with this group. Like when Patrick Ewing them.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, I wanted Pat to get a chip.
I wanted Pat to get.
It's not anybody on this team. I don't care if they get a chip or not.
Oh, I don't know. I think Oakley.
Well, no, I'm saying like though back then I wanted.
Those guys. Yeah.
I wanted those guys to get a chip because like you kind of you like Pat, you like Oak, like you like them dudes, man.
Starks.
Yeah, Mason, you like them dudes.
Uh-huh.
Like if this group wins, it's like all right, you know, Cat, my guy, and all. But
it's Cat, but even Jalen Brunson's father's on the bench.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't care if you win or not.
Got you. The Melo years, if they did something, you wouldn't.
Okay, I forgot about the Melo years. I always thought the Melo years they were short change. Like I never thought Melo got his just due as a Knick. You know, I never thought Melo got the love he really should have got.
Because they were never like a genuine threat to win anything.
Yeah, they would always give Melo like the old, past their prime guy to go with them. You know, like they would never give Melo what he really needed to win.
All right, let me ask you this question then. Most loved Knick: Carmelo Anthony, Bernard King.
See, I was too young. I remember watching Bernard King.
Yeah.
But I also remember most of the time Bernard King was hurt, I feel like, when I was
most of the time. Yeah.
You know, but when he wasn't, boy, he was nice.
Yeah, he was.
He was nice.
And just in terms of like the love that Bernard gets as a Knick.
Yeah.
Like you go to Melo, patting him, and then you really go to Bernard King. In between patting him and when Bernard was hurt, it was like nothing. Like it was no expectations coming from the Knicks.
I remember watching because back then, you know, you can only watch local games.
Mm-hmm.
So it was only the Nets or the Knicks.
It was on Channel 9 or Channel 11 or something like that.
Yep. Bernard King was nice. Like the mid-range, that jump shot was very similar to Melo now that I think about it. Which is
get to the rim when he want.
Yep. So my knock against Melo was he went to Syracuse, and I am not a Syracuse fan.
Oh, come on, man! You can't hold that against.
I always hated Syracuse because they played.
They would go from the college game.
They played that zone, and I'm like, y'all don't even play real defense. And that, you know what? That's probably the difference. I never felt Melo played defense because he ain't have to.
He ain't have to. His offensive game was so tight. Whatever.
Yeah, and Bernard King had some bum ass squads too. You know, have real guys with them. But that was my mom's a Knicks fan, so I that was my introduction to the Knicks. You know, Bernard King, that era, man. They were tough. That energy, man. Oof. Something. It was something.
Yeah. So let's get back to this. It's the standings. The Pistons, Celtic. He said we don't expect much from the Pistons since Cade got hurt. When does he do back?
I would want to say next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
And there's 6 games left in the season.
Yeah.
No, it's more than 6.
Which they don't even know, like with him coming back, because he had a collapsed lung. Like, you know, I don't know what that what does that look like.
I want you might just want to I see y'all next year. Let me catch up.
Yeah. Like
let me get myself right.
Yeah, because you know, collapsed lung. Now we talking about your conditioning and everything. I don't know how you get that back to that elite level in a short period of time. That's breathing.
I'm saying, what's the risk of you if it collapses once? You talking about basketball? You talking about steady up and down, up and down, up and down.
And it was weird how it collapsed. Like, you know, it collapsed when he dove for a ball. You know, so you know, hit his ribs and I guess the lung. So what's to say now he's going to be a little tentative going to the hole, getting hit. You know. Because you don't I don't even know how a collapsed lung works.
Yeah,
you know.
I know you need your lungs to breathe.
Right.
And playing basketball, you need to breathe.
You need to breathe, and he gets hit a lot because he's driving. You know, a hit to the ribs, man. How that's going to affect him? So how's he going to respond to that? I don't know how you protect that. I guess you could wear the rib protector or whatever, but how much does that do? You know, and that collapsed lung thing is scary.
Yeah,
it's scary. And he makes them go. He makes them so much a better team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think Boston comes out. Hey, look, Cleveland's nothing to sneeze at now that they got.
Yeah, so they're a game behind the Knicks.
Yeah, now that they got Harden, man, that's tough. You got 2 guards who could give you 40, easily. So
yeah.
It's gonna be
Raptors, Hawks, Sixers, Magic. Sixers. Earlier we were talking, I had mentioned Nick Nurse. What's the boy that got sent to OKC? He was playing for Philly. They sent him to what's the young boy? Who's lighting it up for the Thunder right now?
Not sure.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you his name right. Hold on a second. Jared McCain.
Oh, yeah.
Right. He's been there. Was that pre All-Star or post All-Star?
I think right before All-Star.
Right before All-Star.
Yeah, he's solid. He's really solid.
Yeah, he said he's been. So the critique on Nick Nurse was that Nick Nurse said they didn't have a way to utilize him. It was so you got what's the Paul George, you got Tyrese Maxey, you got a lot of heads. You got the what's my other man's name? Light skinned cat. Come on, coach. Philadelphia.
I don't know the Joker's name.
Hold on, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, McCain should have been playing, getting all them Paul George minutes.
Paul George, Edgecombe. There we go.
Oh, VJ Edgecombe.
Edgecombe. You got. A lot of hands got to see. A lot of shots got to.
Yeah, they had a lot of wings. They did.
Yeah, right. But not more than OKC though. Not.
They got a lot of heads too, right? That's why it didn't make sense.
Right.
And you got wings in Philly, but here's the thing with Philly: VJ is a wing, Paul George is a wing. VJ's a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Paul George is hurt or on performance enhancing drugs, whichever. So
Right.
you never know what you're going to get when you got a rookie and a guy like Paul George. You don't know what you're going to get. So you need a solid guy like McClain. You know, why wouldn't you want that? You know, that's just to me not knowing how to substitute, really. You know.
Really?
Yeah, that to me he's the perfect guy you need in there because he's consistent.
Right. But is it a system thing?
Could be
the system that Nurse runs didn't have room for.
It could be, but
right.
You know, if you got a player, my thing with him is he was consistent. You find minutes for consistent guys, especially when you got a guy like Maxey. You want to pair him with a consistent guy. That's why Josh Hart is effective in New York because he's consistent, and so you want that with somebody like Brunson. You know, but I don't know what's going on in Philly, man. Like since Paul George has come back, he's been incredible. So now they're talking about they probably going to start testing him again for drugs. So
how long did he sit down the first time?
I think they suspended. How long did they suspend him? Was it 10 games or something like that?
And he comes back, lighting it up.
Lighting it up.
Wait, what was the question about? Because didn't he say it was a prescribed?
Yeah. He said it was prescribed drugs, which I want to say it was for something like asthma or something. And they were like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Like, if you got asthma, that drug is not going to be on the list of banned substances.
Oh, wow.
You know.
That's crazy. Because, you know, so much criticism around Paul George's game in Philly.
Yeah.
And, you know, and in LA with the Clippers, he was very sometimesy.
Yes.
And then he got to the Sixers and was, you know, okay. But then he starts lighting it up. The old Paul George of old. And he's like, oh, wait, let's test. Come over here with me.
Yeah. Let's test you again because, you know, you normally don't come back and just start lighting it up because you got it, you know, you got to get your rhythm back. He came back on fire. Like, okay, all right, let's test you again, see what you're on now. But yeah, and you know what? Somebody like Paul George, I get him being on something because he has no knees, you know, at this point. Because he was knee and lower leg, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he hurt.
He had problems in Indiana. He had problems.
Yeah.
OKC. Did he have some problems?
Yeah, I think both his. I know he had the knee, and I want to say maybe ankle or leg, something.
And with the Clippers.
Yep. So you know, he had to do something. He had to do something. So,
man,
you
know, hopefully Philly to get their act together because you know we like to see good things come out of Philly.
Yeah, it's always good when Philly's doing well. Shit, I miss them days of Philly Knicks. You know, those were good games. Philly Boston. You know, those were good rivalries in the East. We grew up on all that.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, really, you had Boston Sixers was a big rivalry.
Yep.
You know, New York Boston is always going to be, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, don't matter. New York Boston area is always contentious. And then the Bulls in the 90s or late 80s, early 90s started to compete, you know, with the Celtics and the Knicks. Those rivalries were crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to see Philly compete. And they look, Embiid, one of the best centers in the game when he plays.
Can't stay healthy though.
Yeah.
He might be the best center in the game too.
When he's healthy. Yeah.
Well, but then you got to account for Wembanyama these days.
All right, see that's different. I don't even like talking about that dude because
it's unfair.
It's so unfair.
It's unfair, man.
It's so unfair, and you know he said something, and Draymond responded to this in a great way when Wembanyama talked about, defense is 50% of the game, and that's why he should be in that conversation for MVP. And yeah, it is 50% of the game, but see, his 50% on defense is a little different because he's out there he could get double digits blocks in a game. That's not normal. That's not normal.
It's not fair, man. That's what I'm saying. We got to figure this out. And I seen some prospects coming out that's like in high school and college that's in the 6'5" range, 6'6".
Yeah.
Young boy in high school, 7'6". I mean 6'6".
There's a dude down at Florida, 7'8", but he just entered the transfer portal. He didn't even get minutes. So that lets you know Wembanyama is a different animal because he's 7'6" and athletic, can handle.
Oh, for sure.
Like he can do it all, pull up threes. You're not supposed to do pull up threes at 7'6".
There's no way you can stop that.
And he's blocking threes.
It's done. You're finished.
Yeah.
You just hope he misses. You can't block it.
And he hasn't figured out his go-to shot yet. Like, wait till he figures out his go-to move. So I don't even talk because he's an alien. He truly is an alien.
He's an alien. Absolutely.
He changes the game, man. I seen him a team will be moving the ball around the perimeter. They got the open guy in the corner for the three. Wembanyama come out from the lane and block it. It's like, come on, man. Come on.
It's not fair.
Nah.
No, I'm just saying they should create a league that's 6'8" and over. 6'8" and up, and he raised the rim to 12 feet.
Yeah.
Because you could have a 6'7" and under league, or
right
under 6'8" league.
Yep.
And a 6'8" and up league.
Yeah,
because these 7-foot guys are just so athletically inclined these days. Wemby's the best of the best of the best. He's the thing. Right?
And I've always talked about Chet Holmgren on here, and I think Chet is a really good 7-footer.
Very good.
But he has nothing for Wemby.
No.
It's crazy.
Wemby's different. He's different.
It's
Chet
crazy.
is tall and is skilled, can shoot, can handle. Wemby's different.
He is different, and what I love about San Antonio, got all them young guards, just play a lot of energy. They look like they having fun out there.
Mm-hmm. You can't help but have fun when you're playing with that dude.
And
so many open looks, lanes are gonna be it's gonna be so just.
You can really play defense because you're not worried if your guy gets by you.
You can take chances. You can do all types of things.
Yeah, they just having a ball on defense, going for steals, doing whatever. Hey man, I got him back there. I'm good.
Is he MVP?
It's tough because SGA is he's so consistent with it.
Mm-hmm.
He just night in and night out. And SGA, I was watching the game the other day. He had, I want to say 20 in the third quarter, but it didn't look like he had 20. And, of course, he ended up with 30-something.
How many from the line, though?
Yeah. He's getting a lot from the line.
11 he gave you 20, 12 from the line.
Yeah, even that is incredible how he's
the master.
Just get you to foul him. And it's on mid-range stuff, It's just like, I'm gonna take you to my spot. I'm gonna keep pivoting, and sooner or later you gonna foul me. I'm going to the line. When Harden used to get fouled a lot, he was kicking his legs out. He was doing a lot of stuff.
Well, he's got that extra little shimmy on the elbow there. He will push off.
He will push off. They got him. They got him. I think last night. Matter of fact.
Yeah.
They got him on that, and I thought that was BS on that one, but he does it a lot. He knows how. But see, that's old school, having that guard arm up, and if you're strong enough, it's gonna move people. it's gonna move people.
Yeah, but it moves people, which means he's initiating the
He's
foul.
initiating the contact. Yeah,
He's initiating the contact, and it's just. I think it just should be called a little bit differently. Maybe it's so hard because there's so many times that he gets you, he legitimately gets you.
Yep.
So it's like we don't know the difference, and then we just give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right. You literally got to really fall back, and for you to think it's effective. But yeah, he's consistent. I still take Wemby, man. I take
Wemby.
I think they won't give it to him because he's so young. I think they're going to hold back
because they know once they start,
he's going to keep getting it. Yeah,
ain't no real reason to stop giving it to him. He's going to be the most MVP every year. He's going to be the most valuable player.
It's not like he's going to get worse. He's just going to keep getting better.
Right.
But he's just starting to figure out the game. He hasn't figured it out yet.
But now, because Mr. LA Laker himself, Luka Doncic, he's nothing to sneeze at.
I don't think Luka's going to get it again, simply because of those two. And Luka only plays one end of the floor. He can score.
Well, since All-Star, his defensive rating has been way better. Like he's not.
Well, that's because he's actually on his man now.
I think he leads. I think he's like number 2 in steals in the last month or something like that.
Yeah, he is. I'm never going to say he's a defensive player, but I will say he's actually guarding his man now.
Yeah,
because
he's a lot.
Previous years, he wasn't even guarding his man. He just be like, all right, you got the ball. Go ahead. Let me get this back. Let's
Olay.
Yeah, it was a lot of Olay. At least he's looking like. I think that is a testament to JJ. He at least got him to get in a defensive stance.
And
he's
moving his feet. And he's
moving his feet. Yeah. I just think those other two are so far ahead. I can't even put Luka above Jaylen Brown at this point. Jaylen Brown's another one, plays both sides.
Yeah. I think the most valuable player to their team is between Jaylen Brown and Wemby.
Yeah.
I think that Shea, extremely important. Considering the other Jalen Williams was hurt for most of the year, and they were still number 1 team in the league all year, except for when they played San Antonio. Then it became a little difficult.
And that's why I got Wemby ahead, because whenever they played,
they 3-1 on the year. Yeah,
they beat them.
Yeah, and there's a nice little competitive edge between Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Yes,
you can see there's tension there.
Yeah, because Chet is the only one, size-wise, skill-wise, that can match up with him.
Somebody on the internet put a nice collage together about their matchups going all the way back to high school. Apparently.
Yeah,
and they got a little thing between.
They got history.
It goes back some times.
Yeah, they definitely got history through FIBA, the under-19 USA team playing against the French team. They got history, which is crazy when you think about it. An American kid against a French kid having that kind of history.
Yeah, and that does a lot for the narrative, the story, the drama.
Yes,
you see a Western Conference final with OKC and the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio, would they be in it? Would they meet up before?
Yeah, they would be
1 and 2. Yeah,
they 1 and 2, so it would have to be the finals.
The finals,
and that would be great. That'd be great. 2 small market teams too. Like the NBA is like, oh yeah, we love this.
Yeah.
We love this.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then on the other side in the East, you're talking about 2 big market teams. If you either way you go, if you go to Detroit, Boston, Detroit, or New York, you got
Detroit considered big market.
Yeah, Detroit's big market.
Okay,
so you got big market teams on the East side. So with history, with rich basketball history too.
Yeah.
So the NBA would be happy since, they getting beat up on everything else as far as tanking and all that stuff. NBA, I think, would be happy how things are looking to play out in the playoffs, notwithstanding the upset here or there, which can happen. You mentioned Charlotte earlier, like they were afterthought.
Yeah.
Now they looking good.
They looking good. Very exciting basketball. Next year is going to be a very good year for the city of Charlotte. To have that basketball team playing at that level, that's going to be dope.
Yep.
Let's talk about the Lake Show.
Lakers are looking good, man. I thought I didn't put much stock in them beating Washington. I did like the way LeBron played. He showed, all right, Luka's out, I'm going to take over, and I can still do that. And that's what they have to have. They have to have that. He's the third option when Luka's there, but when Luka's not, hey, I can step up. I still can. That one game, if I need to, I can do it.
Yeah.
I think he has accepted that role, and that's made them kind of go on that win streak. And they're tough. They're defending much better. To me, the key is going to be Ayton.
Yes, I said the same thing. Ayton and Jackson Hayes.
But see, we know what Jackson Hayes is going to do.
Right. Well, he has to do it in the playoffs along with Austin Reeves. I'm still, I'm looking at Austin Reeves like, you got to show me something in the playoffs.
Yes,
true. I've seen you doing during the regular season.
True.
I see you play big. Playoffs, he has disappeared.
Yes.
And I think, we know Luka's going to light it up and be Luka.
Yeah, and LeBron's going to be LeBron.
LeBron's going to be LeBron, but LeBron being LeBron isn't going to be enough. Austin Reeves is
key, and Ayton. You're absolutely right. Ayton and Reeves, because I just don't think Ayton can be trusted. He's dyed his hair too many times during the year for me to trust him.
So another important part of the puzzle is Marcus Smart. And I seen a clip on the video where Marcus Smart was basically teaching Ayton how to get open in real time during the game.
Yeah.
Like yelling to him, shouting at him to get in certain positions. And when he just listened, turn around, the ball came right to him.
Yeah.
Ayton is on record that he understands his role as a slasher, as a rebounder, as an energy guy, getting points where he can. But he ain't the man. He understands his role on that team is not to be. He said it. He professed it. He put it out there in words. So,
and that's the start. That's the start, right?
That's the start. And he's been playing that way too. I mean, him and Jackson Hayes the other day against the Wizards, between the two of them, did not miss a shot. Ayton had 12 points. Jackson Hayes had 19 points.
And that's what they have to be in. I would say 15 points. That's their mark. If both of them get between 12 and 15, the Lakers are a really good team. Really good team. They're hard to deal with.
9-10 rebounds between the two of them.
Yeah, they got to do that. And look, one thing about Luka, he gonna get you probably 10 points, easy layups, whether it's lobs or just he gonna get you some easy layups. So they're key. They're key, and like you said, Reeves got to show up in the playoffs because he got to have at least 20. He got to average, low 20s in the playoffs.
21 to 24 points.
Yep, he's got to average in the 20s.
Luka gonna give you 35 on average.
Yep.
LeBron,
and LeBron probably gonna give you 20 as well.
20, 18, 20, efficient.
Yep. And I think they'd be fine. I actually like how the Lakers are playing now. The other thing I don't believe in the Lakers, I don't believe in JJ Redick. When it comes down to, because he's never been in that position.
Yeah, experience is everything.
Yeah, and that's why.
Experience is
everything. It's the experience factor.
Right.
I think he's done a good job. But
is that a time where LeBron goes, all right, now give me the clipboard? Well, not necessarily give me the clipboard, But listen, this is what we're gonna do.
And so when that happens, that's when the coach loses the team. Because now it's like, all right, well, I'm listening to you now. You know, I think that's when just
Well,
teams,
yeah. Well,
you know,
well.
that's when you lose all respect for the coach.
I mean, if JJ Redick in a tight situation calls some BS, and everybody knows it's BS.
You gotta run
ride with it. You gotta make the BS work.
Ride with it, and then after the game, you might have to hit him with, "Yeah, I ain't really think that was going to work, but you know, he's the coach." Yeah, that's the tough part.
Well, the thing is, this is Luka Doncic's team. It's Luka's team. He's the ball should be in his hands, and
he's gonna do what he wants to do anyway.
Right. I mean, I hope. Well, that one game when he should have shot that 3, and shit got tight, and he gave his shit back to LeBron like a hot potato. It's like, dude.
And LeBron was like, "Yo, what?" yeah.
Turn around jumpers, fadeaway jumpers in the fucking first row and shit. The fuck.
Nah, LeBron was caught completely off guard. He was like, "Nah, that's what you're supposed to do." You know,
that's what you here for.
Yeah. That was actually funny.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll see that in the playoffs, though. I think that Luka's gonna know my role here is to shoot the.
Oh yeah,
the game is in my hand.
Yeah,
no, I'm good.
You know, it's gonna be interesting. Hey, the Lakers can surprise any of the teams. I think the Lakers can beat OKC.
They got them twice. They got them twice in the next week. In the next 5 games, they got them twice.
Yeah, I think they can beat OKC. I don't think they can beat San Antonio because Wemby is he's just a problem.
He's a fucking alien.
Can you imagine Jackson Hayes or Ayton trying to guard him on the perimeter? Not good. Not good.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. And then he go in the post. That's just all right. That's too close. But
he's 7'6", 7'5", 7.
Yeah, he's just turning around. That's easy.
He's running down the lane, catching alley-oops without jumping. It's like rainbow alley-oop. I'm just gonna take it from here, put it like this. So what you gonna do? Nothing.
And the way San Antonio guards play with so much energy, that's gonna drive Luka and Reeves crazy. You know. They got 4 guards they can just bring in.
I'm hoping that San Antonio melts down in the first round. Something happens, and barring injury, mind you.
Yeah,
I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. But who would they play right now? If let me see.
As the 2 seed, they would play whoever's in the.
Let me see. As the 2 seed, they're gonna play the Suns.
Oh, see, they ain't losing to the Suns.
There's nothing happening. Nothing happening, and then they would play the winner of the Nuggets Timberwolves. Nuggets Timberwolves.
I'm disappointed in the Timberwolves. They have not had the year I thought they would have.
No, I'm lying. They would play the winner of the Lakers Rockets.
That's interesting.
And the Thunder would play the winner of the Nuggets Timberwolves.
So
now, I think the Nuggets can beat the Thunder.
That's interesting.
In the Rockets, they can't beat the Spurs. We'll talk about the Rockets.
Yeah, that Rocket thing is a debacle right now.
Come on, KD. Come on, bro. Like, in terms of who he is as a player, he's that dude, man. Like, he's that guy. Who he is as a leader is like, he's not. He's like the opposite of who he is as a player. And
that's who he's always been, though.
And it's like, I want to see you lead a team, not because I don't think you can, but because I think you can. And
I don't think you can.
Nah, you don't.
Because I just think that's his personality. He's one of them guys. I just want to play basketball. I don't want to lead. I don't really even want to talk to nobody. I just want to play, you know. And if I got guys around me, I'm cool. Let them do them. I'm gonna do me, and hopefully we'll win.
But I
You know,
thought no, nah.
that's who he is.
I'm saying that's unfortunate because when people say players team up, super teams.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to compete. Da. Well, this is still a league full of professional basketball players. And just because you got the skill and the talent on your squad don't mean that the pieces actually fit or that there are intangible aspects of the game that need to be in place in order for you to be championship.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So just being a super team or having a bunch of great players on your team doesn't guarantee anything. And I think Kevin Durant has been a perfect example of that throughout his career, aside from, of course, Golden State. But that kind of proves the point because of the organization, the team around him.
And they had a leader. They had a leader.
Leadership.
Yeah.
Leadership. He didn't have to be a leader. All he could do is play. Yes. All right, that's cool. If that's what you want to be, that's who you are. But it seems as if you should be mentioned amongst the folks that this is my squad. We gonna do this. I got the no, we gonna make this work. We gonna make this happen.
So that's the problem with Houston, because a bunch of young talent, they're actually looking to him to lead. They want him to lead because he's KD. So when you got young guys who expect you to lead, then you're not leading. Now they kind of like, all right, well, what we supposed to do? Because you can't, in a young guy's mind, like the young boy who's the guard for them, Amon Thompson, is that his name?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, he's amazing. By the way,
he's looking to somebody like KD. He probably been a fan, like this the guy who should be the leader. And if KD's not leading, this young fella's like, all right, am I supposed to lead now? Because you, as a young guy, you don't necessarily want to. It takes a different personality for you now to take over and lead. Because you like, this ain't right. Me being the leader of the team, I got KD here.
Right. Got KD here. That just doesn't seem in order.
Right. In order. That's
it doesn't seem in order.
That's right.
KD's on burner accounts throwing people up under the bus, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And apparently he's smoking a lot of weed. I'm sure you can appreciate this, but they say
I don't really smoke it like I used to. But,
they say like he plays ball and smokes weed.
He's still at the top of his game. It's just the body language, the not being able to get people's respect because there's tension behind. You could definitely see him not happy with different players on the court when they take shots that may be ill-advised, but he thinks he should have the ball.
And instead of I think he's emotionally immature. Because like you said, you see the body language and everything. You got to learn to express yourself because that's when leadership comes in. Hey, young fella, this the shots you should be taking. All right, swing the ball and you can get a better one. It's simple things.
With KD, who wouldn't want to just soak up all the information from you?
And KD doesn't make bad plays, so it's not like you could say, "Hey, man, you just did such and such." He's not that kind of player.
No, when it comes to his basketball acumen, the proof is there. We've seen you do it. We know you got the skills. We know, but how do you relate that to the team around you so they want to play with you and for you? That's something to be seen.
It's really disappointing because I think KD is easily one of the best of his generation.
Yep.
But no leadership. And that's why he loved Golden State so much. But at the same time, reason he got out of Golden State is because he didn't like that. Hey, Draymond gonna hold you accountable. You know, they expect you to do certain things. Forget your skill set. Forget how good you are going.
Well, was it that, or was it you clapping your hands at me?
Well, yeah, that's the
What do you think this is? I mean, what? Nah. Only person on
he
this
didn't
team
he
that
didn't
is telling
want
me to give up the ball is that dude named Curry.
yeah
You ain't it.
he didn't want to hear any of that. Which I'm sure he regrets now.
They
Yeah, I think he regrets. I think he's emotionally immature. I just feel like, because even the burner accounts, that's emotionally immature, man. It's passive aggressive. Is why you got burner accounts? And
yeah,
even if he doesn't have them now, we know he's done it in the past.
right.
So that tag is still on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He could have literally been the best because look, we talking about 7-footers. He was that first seven. Matter of fact,
He's
let's think
6'11".
about this. No, he never wanted to be listed as 7 foot. He always wanted to be listed as 6'11",
Mm.
because as a 7-footer, now they thinking you should have an inside game. You should be able to go inside, outside. So he always said, "List me at 7 foot." I mean, list me at 6'11", not
6'11". Mm.
you know.
Wow, that's
That
crazy.
that says a lot. It's like, sometimes big guys just want to be smaller so they could fit in,
Yeah, yeah, and
because they
yeah,
stop.
but that whole that's put you on the post. Everybody was telling him to get in the weight room. You need to be a
Right,
little thicker.
right.
Develop that post game. And he's like, nah, man, I can work this mid range. I can take it outside. I can,
Yeah, yeah.
get to my spot when I need to. So
Hey, think about this though. If KD had ever developed a post game, KD might have averaged 40-50,
yeah,
because he could shoot the three. He had the mid range. You had a post game,
yeah,
the
but it's just
turnaround.
his frame won't hold weight like that.
Yeah, but he didn't want any of that.
I mean, like Wimby, just somebody Wimby's frame. He's gonna be relatively slender,
Yeah,
but he's not gonna be. Wimby got muscle. He got Chet Holmgren. That's never gonna happen.
right, right.
Chet Holmgren got that Kevin Durant frame.
Yes, yes. Never really gonna put on muscle or necessarily strength like that. You know, he he'll hold his own, but never to the point. It's hard to push Wimby off the post.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's I don't know what he did over there with the monks, but he figured it out.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
I want to say that if there were to be an upset in the West, I'm gonna go with the Lakers or the Nuggets.
Yeah, I watched the Nuggets the other night, and they looked really good, and that was without Aaron Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, the Nuggets can still get it done.
In a 7-game series,
Yeah,
yeah,
they can still get it.
Nuggets can surprise somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the playoffs. It's a lot of parity. We haven't even talked about Cleveland, but they got a shot. They got a
Very
shot.
much so. Nah, very much so. They're in the fourth in the East, a game behind the Knicks. But they're looking good. But
I think that's where the upset's going to be, because they'll get Detroit in that second round, and I think they could get Detroit.
so the Knicks would play right now the
See,
Hawks.
yeah, the Knicks would get probably Boston in the second round.
And they would get Boston in the second.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah. And the Pistons would get either the Cleveland Cavaliers or the 76ers. No, Hawks.
yeah. So it's
Raptors. I'm bugging. Raptor. Wait a minute. Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't think the Raptors are going to do anything.
they're in 5th place right now.
Yeah, no,
So-
they've had a good season, but I don't think they can. I don't think they're doing anything.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm excited about the season for the rest of the season.
Yeah, playoffs going to be good. Actually, these next 2 weeks going to be pretty good.
Yeah. It was something
Going
else.
to set the foundation going into the playoffs.
Oh, your man from Chicago that just got put on punishment because he was
Oh no, he got cut.
Jaden
Ivey. His mom is actually the head coach of.
I saw that of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So the person when I saw the article, it was like religion is very much a part of the fabric of their family. His mom is an extremely religious person, but you can't be on social media because you represent.
I didn't see what he said.
Yeah, I guess he was on there talking about the scriptures and who he said that I did hear him say that Steph Curry's paraphrasing faking the funk as a Christian. He's not a real deal, whatever. And right
that'd
there,
get you kicked out the league.
Yeah, man, come on, bro. Hey, what you doing? Like, not to say you can't believe what you but Steph Curry generates too much revenue that you get a piece of.
You can't say anything about you can't say.
You can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. I didn't know he did that as well.
Yeah, and then I guess the alphabet community was put on the hot seat.
Yeah.
And that's something else you don't want to do.
Yeah, see, now that I know he said the Curry thing, the alphabet community is one thing, but you're not going to talk about somebody who's worth billions to the league. You're not going to do that.
No. During the season, mind you.
Right.
He's the off season, whatever, maybe a little different.
Yeah.
During the season when everybody's paying attention and the bread and butter name is Steph Curry.
Yeah, you're not going to talk about Steph Curry.
Nah, bro. What are we doing here?
Yeah. Because you know what? I think the NBA could live with the alphabet community because they're like, all right,
I don't know about that, Coach.
I think they could apology and maybe
how many points are we putting up for the Chicago Bulls?
Not enough.
What's your box scores?
I think you could have got a suspension and a fine maybe, but adding the Steph Curry part is like, oh no, you got to go. You got to go. We got to sit you down and let you think about what you're saying.
Yeah. Focus on.
And that's the problem. Right? That's the problem with social media, podcasts, and all that these players are doing. Like, y'all doing too much.
Yeah, for nothing.
Hey,
actually.
Dave Chappelle, when keeping it real,
goes wrong. Preach.
That's it.
Let me see. Is there anything else we need to talk about when we wrap it up?
No, I think in the next week or so, we might see something happen on the football side with Myles Garrett being traded.
What?
They're talking about because I think
they're talking about
They're talking about trading him because I think they owe him maybe $16 million in bonus money or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Who could really use him?
Well, they're talking about the trade. It's actually they're talking about 49ers.
Damn. Well, if you land them, Coach, congratulations. That's a great. But I was talking about the Cowboys.
Nah, they're talking about the 49ers because 49ers was trying to get Bosa's brother. But Bosa's brother said, nah, I guess they don't want to play with each other. And the other thing we'll probably know in the next week or so, if not the next week or so, they said they got to wait till June. A.J. Brown with the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they parted ways with A.J. Brown.
Yeah. So
there's
some things going on football wise that we probably gonna have to talk about soon.
Yeah, they talking about Haslam over at the Browns said that what's my man? Massage dude.
Watson, Deshaun.
Deshaun Watson is the starter. Right, said right now he's the starter.
And that's wild because ain't nobody seen him. Like,
we don't know what he looked like. But the thing is,
but they paying him a lot of money, so
they're paying him a lot of money. But do you want to win, or do you want to, like, you got to pay this guy? Okay, great. Do you want to win?
And they can't trade that contract because it's fully guaranteed.
Right. Now, do you want to win?
I don't think the Browns have ever shown us they want to win.
See, that's the thing. You don't want to win. Because if you want to win, you put the organization in Shador's hand. Y'all just don't want to be shown up. They don't want to be proven wrong.
Yeah, no, the owners
rather fail with Deshaun Watson
than
succeed with. If that's the case, we'll see.
And look, and like you said, we don't know with Deshaun because we haven't seen him. He might be back to where he was, well, not even before he was injured. I think it was a year before he got injured.
Man, he ain't looked right since Houston.
Yeah, that's when he was nice.
Right, and that was still a whole year and a half because he got sat down.
Yep.
Because of the whole massage controversy. That's a year and a half. So you're talking about
then
2
got
years
hurt.
out.
Yeah.
From the last time you've seen him, he's been in Cleveland now 4 years now.
Yeah, so last time we saw him was
three
the pandemic.
Years was before the pandemic. The last time we seen prime Deshaun Watson.
Oof. Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
That's a real long time not to be on the field.
That's a longer time than the gap between Atlanta Mike Vick to Philly Mike Vick.
Yes. That's a long time.
Right.
And he's not even getting massages anymore, so
come on.
We don't know what to expect.
Jokers be superstitious.
Absolutely.
And the last thing is Aaron Rodgers won $30 million.
He's bugging. Pittsburgh, I think. Well, Pittsburgh made 2 mistakes. 1, bringing him back. 2, hiring McCarthy. Like,
they haven't bought him back yet. He's asking for $30 million.
Because they don't have a quarterback, I don't know if they have a choice.
Man, listen. $30 million. He got 13 million last year. And what was his numbers?
He was average.
Average, come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm paying you $30 million.
Which is funny because everybody felt like he had a really good year. But it was average for Aaron Rodgers.
And you can't expect Mike McCarthy to coach anybody to a serious championship contention. What are we talking about?
Right.
Are you trying to win, or are you just trying to? I can't get it. I don't understand.
The other thing I wanted to mention, did you see the interview that Mark Cuban did?
No.
Selling to Adams.
He's mad that he did that.
Yeah, he said that was his mistake. Because he was supposed to still be over basketball operations, but they didn't put that language in the contract. It was understood.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And then that all switched up.
Happens to the best of them, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and his reason for selling, he still owns 27% of the team, which I thought was interesting. That's still a lot. But his reason for selling, he said his kids are getting older, and he didn't want them working for the organization. He didn't want that to be what their legacy is, because he said too much comes with that. The fans getting on you and the expectations. He didn't want his kids to have to go through that
anymore.
Well, they not because they were younger, but now they're getting old.
Well, I'm trying to understand, why would they have to work for the organization just because?
Well, he said he didn't want them growing up thinking that's what they were going to do.
Oh, got you.
Thinking that's the family business, so to
speak. Yeah, Jerry busting it. Yeah.
Yes, he didn't want that. Yeah.
Even though the flip on that enterprise was kind of crazy. It went from 3.7 before LeBron came to over 10 billion.
Over 10, yeah.
Yeah, so Jeannie did her thing.
Oh no, Jeannie did, what she was supposed to. Her father probably would have done the same thing. 10 bill. But once again, that's to what Cuban was saying. You know, he didn't want his kids working for the organization, it being the family business, breaking up the kind of all that stuff that comes with that.
Mhm.
You know, and I was like, interesting take. Interesting take. And the Adelsons, you know, it was supposed to be this big Dallas kind of casino entertainment district that was going to be there, and none of that has really come to fruition.
Yeah. Real quick, Coach. I want to shout out Stamina Jones. Peace. Ran into that brother a few weeks ago, and we got a bunch of mutual friends. He's tuned in with us over on IG. Big shout out to Stamina Jones.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it was just an interesting interview that Cuban did, and I know you had sent a link in the
Oh
chat about the
yeah.
Adelsons.
Oh Lord, my God! You talking about
Scary.
conspiracy theories?
Scary.
Oh, Lord, bro, it's like it's like we seen Count Dracula and then just out and open. Like it's just like, yo,
That was some scary stuff right there.
nigga. I'm like, this is Marion Adelson, owner of the
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks, one of the richest women in the world.
Yeah.
Of course, she's of the Jewish faith,
Yep.
Israeli, and she was being questioned around Netanyahu. Like, just to see her in that environment, in that space, was telling in a way. Like, oh shit, what the?
Yeah.
Just don't. We probably should see it more, mind you, but not necessarily her. We don't know what she's
right.
That
was
but just to see
scary.
it was like, yo,
yeah. Like
man.
Everything she's involved with and her influence was like,
somebody's more powerful. There's somebody else that could call you to task. Hey, you come here. We need to talk to you. Come in here.
Yeah.
This
what you gonna do?
This is like, this woman's bread is power. Like, she's. Come here. We'll talk to you.
That was scary.
What can you tell us?
And what stood out about that when you sent it is, Kyrie being there.
That's what I'm saying.
And him being the human rights advocate that he is. I'm like, oh, okay. And he just re-signed, I believe. Yeah, he re-signed. No. He's up for player option, I think.
Yeah.
He's up
man, that's deep. That's real deep. So we'll see how it all pans out. I saw an announcement about LeBron and Shaq being involved in the Vegas team.
But
projected.
LeBron has said he has no interest in ownership of the Vegas team.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if he's saying it because, like, hey, I'm a player and I don't need to be speaking about ownership right now.
Right.
Holding kind of his cards close to the vest, so to speak, for now.
Yeah. But then there was talk about
where LeBron said that Cleveland would be the clean finish, so to speak, to his career.
I like that.
I do
farewell tour next year in Cleveland.
And I don't think Cleveland would have to give up anything to get him, which I like for them.
Wow. James Harden, LeBron James, Donovan Mitchell. Man,
and the big fella,
Jared Allen.
Yes.
Oh man, that's
and Mobley.
Mobley. Oh, excuse me, Mobley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
They might be the favorites coming out of the East.
Oh, they are the favorites. You just put LeBron in there. They're the favorites. I like that. I like that a lot. For him, for the league, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, man. All right, Coach. Excuse me, Doctor. Coach
there
E.
There you go.
Doctor, Coach E. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, appreciate it. Good to be back, man. Good to be back.
Yeah. Oh, check your email. We sent you something.
Okay.
Yeah, if once you see it, call me and we'll talk about it. But
right.
yeah.
Got it. All right, peace, my brother.
Yeah, salute.